Hey friends, thanks for checking out today's video. Today I am discussing with you guys 5 of the things that I wish I would have known before I started homeschooling. Now talking as a mom who has been at this homeschooling thing a couple of years and obviously has shared a lot with you guys on YouTube, but also with other people in my real life regarding homeschooling. I get asked lots of these questions often, and so I wanted to put this out there for any of you moms or dads or family members who are looking at homeschooling as an option for the kids in your life. These are 5 things that I wish I would have known. So I'm just gonna get right into it with number 1, and I do have my little notes down here. I do take time to really think these things through when I want to deliver you guys some information like this. So if you see me looking down, that's what it's at. Number 1, that no matter how much I research styles and curriculum and routines and this and that I am going to end up changing things. There have been pieces of my homeschool that have stayed the same from year to year, but there is also a lot of change that happens year to year. And that's because the longer you do this, the better you get at it, in my opinion, the more you realize what's necessary, what's unnecessary. And so those changes are you becoming a more seasoned homeschooling mom. And so I wish I would have known that no matter how much time I spent, that I would still end up changing stuff, because I spent a lot of time researching and planning. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I'm just saying be aware that no matter how much you research and plan, you will end up changing things in your homeschool. Number 2, that there will be really, really tough days, and that they are not a reflection of me or my parenting. So, or my schooling, my school skills. When I first started homeschooling and my kids were having a bad day and they did not want to cooperate and they didn't want to learn, I immediately would think to myself, oh my gosh, it's because we're doing the wrong homeschooling style, or they hate this curriculum, or we're doing too much of this and not enough of that. And I would start this whole thing in my head that would really get me stressed out and really overly concerned. And I realized as the days went on and the time went on and the years went on, that yes, there will be times where if your child is really struggling with something for a long period, then maybe it is something you're using or the way you're presenting it or whatever. But just on the day-to-day, as a homeschooling mom, you are with your kids 100% of the time. Most of us. And so you get to see your kids have bad days, and it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong or that you need to even change anything. I mean, some days adults have bad days at work and they don't go and get a new job the next day. So I wish I would have known that not everything was my fault, that my kids are humans. I of course I knew that, but I wish I would have thought about it more, that my kids are human beings and they have emotions and things like that. And so bad days are going to happen, but it's not always because of something that you or I are doing. Number 3, that I wish I would have known just how much we were going to experience together as a family and as me as their mom with them. Because I was kind of a reluctant homeschooler when I started out. I very much had the mindset of this is what we'll do this year, and I don't even want to think about or talk about the next year. And I did not have a YouTube channel at that time. And so I wish I would have known ahead of time how many amazing experiences I was going to get to have with my kids, because I think that I would have just been so much more excited about my decision and not second guess myself so much and not think that maybe they were missing out on things, because I would have known how much they were going to gain just through experiences together as a family. So I wish I would have known that. The 4th thing is that I would grow as a person individually, but also academically. Teaching my kids has taught me a lot, not just about being more patient and being a better mom and being more understanding and empathetic and all of those things, which it has, but actual learning. Like, there are things my kids have learned and we've learned together, and books we've read that I never read as a child, because education wasn't a huge priority in my household. And so I wish I would have known ahead of time just how much I was going to learn, because I am totally loving getting to learn things with them as an adult. I appreciate it so, so much more. And the last thing that I want to share with you guys, number 5, is that I wish I would have known ahead of time that I was going to be somewhat encouraging to you guys out there, because I am a firm believer in sharing. It's why I am an open book. It's why I share all of my personal training knowledge for free with you guys. It's why I share with my friends in real life. I just believe that anytime God brings us to something, it is our duty to almost share it or share what we're going through, because there are so many other people who can benefit from that. So I wish I would have known that I was going to start a YouTube channel and I was going to get to interact with so many awesome subscribers and viewers and make friends through this. I wish I would have known that, because I probably would have documented our first year when I was very much like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Now I feel more confident, which is why I started my channel last year. But anyways, I wish I would have known, because it's so awesome to be able to be a voice for the homeschooling community and a voice for homeschooling moms. And obviously my channel is not the hugest homeschooling channel, but I really do try to share with you guys helpful things, and I hope that that comes across. So I wish I would have known that I was going to start a wonderful YouTube channel and get to talk to all you guys. So those are the 5 things I wish I would have known before I started homeschooling, and I would love to know yours. Will you let me know down below in the comments if there's anything you wish you would have known, or if you agree or disagree with any of the ones that I said? I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for being a part of my community here on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you guys so, so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.